Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Avowed, shall we? Picking up where we left off with our mustachioed hero, Alex. Good evening, good to see you. Oh my goodness, it's my buddy, and he's standing very close. Now, if we wanted to see ourselves, we could. Unfortunately, our face refuses to look at us. Because we know we are simply too beautiful. Joe, good evening. Or good afternoon, in your case. Good to see you. So, Hermie, good evening. Good to see you. We are working on several quests. And I feel like, well, he wants us to get fine torso armor and etc. That would be funny, Alex. No, I'm not that clever to plan for April Fools. And Skyrim I've beaten. This game I have yet to conquer. Totems, Okay. East of Dawn Shore for a vision. And we could do this, which is find the Watcher and report to the Ambassador. And there's a lot of me that sees the wisdom in doing the story quest, or trying to do the story quest. So, you know, let's at least talk to the Ambassador and see what that's all about. Why, we're in the administration district. Eager to say hello. Hi. I like your hat. How are you doing? Whoa. This person got the much better hat. Like the drape hat. Your hat is kind of curled at the ends. I guess the rainwater just runs right off though. So there is that.
You died. But you're here. Gods. Am I glad to see you?
Oh, I remember you from way back at the beginning of the game. That's fantastic.
None of the clerks believe my story.
Oh, I'll tell them. Cartographer's Guild, Volume 1. Long has the renowned Cartographer's Guild served the emperors and queens of Adir. It is we who are responsible for the creation and distribution of the many maps throughout the Empire. Well, I should hope so. It's, you know, Herbie, that's the thing. You die one time, just once, and come back from the dead, and everybody makes a big fuss about it. Boy, you look like you're working hard, or hardly working. Am I right? Boy, your name is begging for a vowel. I guess you have that Y in a proud salute. But Tysig? Can you help me?
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet.
Good.
Kai. Tej.
Tej.
I'm surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
Wow. Yes. I know. For real, Hermie. So, it has been a bit since we've played Avowed, but the deal is this. When I'm able to have a might conversation option, I always take it because it is the mustache dictating our course. And in this case, I get to say something amazing like, do we have a problem here, Kai? Do you want me to beat the crap out of this guy and drag him into the alley?
I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure didn't.
No one expected the Envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs.
I think there's more to the story here. Let's be curious.
Well,
Kai?
come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Ballarrock.
Tej.
You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Awesome.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to know that.
Yeah, that's true. You don't need to tell us this. Okay, the eye patch also wants to contribute. I've seen worse on campaign. There's always someone in camp married to the latrine. Yeah. I like how the war hero path is like, oh, you have a diarrhea story? Well, guess what? I've got a whole bunch of them. I could talk to you about the runs for days, buddy.
Yeah, but now you'll never think of Tej the same way again, will you?
Nope.
And now he'll never think of you the same way either.
Let's not make more of it than it was. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, you shouldn't have. Did you really try to kill someone?
The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide. Or he'd think we were all marks.
It was over a dice game, right? Tej here has a gambling problem.
Tej.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
The bartender sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy?
Man, this guy is having a rough day. So he got the runs. His girlfriend apparently is cheating on him. And what else did we have here? Come on, Tej. Anyway, let's just leave this alone. I was hoping you might answer a question.
Naturally, sir. How can I help you?
What's Londwyn doing in the city? I thought she was dead.
Inquisitor Ludwin is the commander of the
Ludwin.
Steel Garrote in Paradise. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it. As ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deathfire, where she died.
She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodica wasn't done with her yet.
Okay, great. What was she like before she became a Death Guard? Sounds cool.
I only met her once. She was a mid-level member of the Steel Garrote then, chasing Oathbreakers who'd fled Adiran law. She'd come back to the Imperial Archives to borrow a map to a place called Oathbinder's Sanctum. I remember she was furious because the map was quite poor.
Yes.
She worried about finding the place, about properly executing her duty to her god. She wanted, I think, to do a good job. So, while clearly she has changed, in some sense, I'd say she's much the same.
Fair enough. I've never encountered an actual Death Guard. I thought they were figures from old stories.
Death Guards are surpassingly rare. Some of the secretaries who traveled with our dignitaries in the Deathfire spoke of one named Iser, a devotee of Berith, who guards the hanging sepulchres there. But I've heard of no others except those I've read about in the histories, or, as you say, in stories. They are people, most often paladins or priests, so devoted to a cause that they simply refuse to pass on to the wheel when they die.
Good strategy.
Their soul haunts their body.
Uh-oh.
The passion required to sustain them devours their flesh, and they swiftly turn to bone. I've never read a history nor tale of a Death Guard that did not end with them going quite mad. When they lose their capacity to care for anything but their cause, they cannot love. And when they cannot love, they cannot be merciful. And so everything before them becomes only an obstacle.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that Ludwin is a skeleton? So I'm going to see like some kind of skeletal paladin? What do you know about the Steel Garrote?
Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you.
Wow.
They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir, though clearly they've found plenty of work beyond our borders. Their remit is simple but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths. In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One lord or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival to justice.
Awesome.
Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradise?
Since the events in the Deadfire, their operations have expanded. The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodica. Now, they are explicitly her order. And they go wherever Wodica's priests, or Wodica herself, believes there is a need for them to go. The Living Lands are a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote say.
Wow. I need to get into this group. I mean, normally, paladins they could be uptight, and self-righteous and all that, but just going around killing people who break oaths, even if they're not a good oath, pretty gnarly. Wodica, goddess of vengeance. Lodwin's chosen a challenging patron.
Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Wodica's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, punish the guilty, and give fealty to the Emperor, then you have pleased her, and I aim to please. But Wodica does not trust. She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test is an opportunity to disappoint her.
Sounds
I
awful.
appreciate a god who makes you work for their grace. I don't want anything given to me for free.
Pretty much, Hermie. I mean, does this guy think that Wodica is happy with his near murder? And let's not even mention his diarrhea. I'd like to ask you about something
By
else.
all means.
Let's see. I was told to meet with a watcher, but I don't know anything about them. What can you tell me?
I trust whomever told you to consult a watcher also told you to avoid the one in the city. She is a liar and a thief.
Oh, did you take your money?
No. Anyway,
Yes.
watchers are individuals capable of perceiving souls.
Cool.
The soul may be in a living body,
Right.
or it may simply be lingering, waiting to pass into the in-between. In either case, interacting with a soul allows a watcher to glimpse a person's past lives or their most deeply buried memories.
Awesome.
Watchers are incredibly rare, and in Adir, highly controlled. Many people wish to know who they were in a previous life, and do not like what they learn.
Really? Why would it bother you? Talk about something
Of
else. Okay. Do I need to know anything about the Living Lands?
There's a lot of ground to cover. Could you be more specific?
How do the Living Lands and Adir compare on the map?
Ah, the age-old question. Who's bigger? Adir is, naturally, by a wide margin. And were we at the Cartographer's Guild in High Crown, I could show you on one of their globes. As it is, we must make do in the theater of our minds.
Okay, what about the weather?
The Living Lands are more arid than Adir, and the island is more prone to storms. But its many deep valleys protect the various townships from the worst of the weather. Topographically speaking, the Living Lands are a place of extremes.
Extreme.
Deep inland, mountains rise high enough to rival those of the White March, blanketed year-round in snow. While east of the volcano of Mount Forja is an acid sea that sinks far below the level of the ocean.
That's not
The
good.
lands between them are riven with deep clefts in the earth and isolated by wastelands of sun-baked sand dunes.
Hey, Heathrun, good evening. Good to see you. All right. Sun-baked lays. Sounds delicious. I had some other questions.
I'll share what I can.
Yeah, you're going to share it all. Who's in power?
There is no singular authority in the living lands.
Not yet, anyway.
I shudder to think what the living lands would look like under your rule.
Well, to start, there'd be a lot more brothels.
Charming. Power is invested in the leaders of the various townships scattered across the island. The largest are Fjord, Thirdborn, and Solace. None of which, I will note, are as safe and orderly as Paradise.
Fair enough. We'll find out about these in turn. I don't want to
I'm an
information
open book.
dump right here. I'll come back to this guy later if I need to know stuff.
Should you ever need me, I will be here.
With the runs.
Safe travels, Envoy.
Yep. Safe travels, buddy. Okay. Oh, here's the ambassador.
Is it really you?
It's me, man. I made it.
I can't believe you're alive.
I know. I'm unreal.
When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst.
I bet you did.
How do you feel?
Let's see what I've got here. As vigorous as a drake in a rut. That's an amazing thing to say.
Not even death can slow you down, I see.
No.
But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands.
Murder.
You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
Yes, it's covered in poison. I hope this was worth all the trouble.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire.
Yeah,
And an extension of the throne's authority.
that's true.
Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
I don't. Oh, sweet. Great message delivered. Let's talk about payment. Yes, I flexed my muscles on this guy before, and extorted him for coin. Let's do it again.
Here's something to tide you over. But your work isn't finished just
100?
yet.
That's not a tide.
You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become.
That's a drop.
Both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own.
Well, it's called the
No
Living
sooner
Lands.
had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
I make problems wherever I go. I love how many dialogue options I just can't say anything about because I'm dumb as a rock. I also found an arrow in my guts.
Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night.
Well, that's what it does.
You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
So, are you saying that you're kept up at night by the Dream Scourge because you have the Dream Scourge? Because I need to put you down. Oh man, frown thoughtfully, assuming it's not already here. Man, there's so many good dialogue options, but let's take the resolve. I'll get to the bottom of it.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
I'm not perceptive or intelligent, as she should be. Tell me about the rebels. Who are they?
They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
They must have a motive. Hatred alone isn't enough. My eye patch has told me this. I like how when I get to see my character, and I just imagine how is it that the ambassador is able to keep a straight face when he talks to me.
I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, How are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice.
She's gonna hang me, and I'm gonna have to come back from the dead again. Let's see. Hey. ATX, what's up, my friend? Yeah, I've been having a great time with it so far. Thank you for telling me about being able to turn off the dialogue tips that you can't do. I actually kind of like seeing them because it makes me laugh and give me ideas about other character types, but it is more immersive to turn them off and just not know what you don't know. I was wondering about that, Hermie. And it's like, you know, we're going to hang one of these rebels for what they did, and I look over, I'm like, Ambassador, what's this crossbow doing on your table with a bunch of arrows in this quiver here that say, for the envoy? What is this all about? It's the rebels. Heathrun, I'm waiting for that squirrel. It's very shy, apparently. Where is this Inquisitor Ludwig?
Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find.
Marius.
He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
All right. But you've proven capable. What can he do that you can't?
Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire.
Don't
But
worry.
before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
Okay. Absolutely. You know, Hermie, I don't know. I haven't played since we did that. And I don't know if the voice dynamically changes its position throughout the game depending on what order you do the quests in, but she definitely did not approve of destroying the golem she wanted to inhabit. Liviana suggested I visit a watcher.
An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue?
You just said soul.
Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Do I really have surprise? Do you think the assassin doesn't know I made it? Yeah, let's be tough. Not that I need it.
I admire your confidence, but there's no point in being modest with our advantages. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
The man needs some libation. Absolutely. Let me just take all the stuff in here that I can. Adiran dialects, sure. What you got over here, buddy? A letter to the Inquisitor. Inquisitor, I have been in Emerald Stair long enough to confirm our worst suspicions. The people of Fior Mes Iverno care not for the laws of mortals or gods. Animancy and folk magic are peddled in defiance of Wodica. Their crimes are innumerable, their way of life intolerable. All is not lost. Politically, they are unstable, too focused on themselves to notice us, our eager hands tightening the garrote. We await your order, your friend in the forest. Sneaky. Oh, you got that? Ooh, I got your journal, buddy. I hope you don't mind. I must admit, it is proving impossible to build diplomatic relations. The locals have a natural distrust of outsiders, and we have nothing they want. Inquisitor Ludwin believes that time and pressure will prevail. Would that I shared her confidence. Ludwin, under her gaze I feel scrutinized down to the bone, picked apart like carrion, and stared through by a pair of cold, motionless eyes that have glimpsed too far beyond the veil, reducing me to some depraved pilgrim who prays only for her ossified claws to work their way under my skin, liberating me from this pathetic envelope until at least we are bound together as a skeletal pair, limbs intertwined, not as two beings, but as one. Whoa! What happened to this? What kind of journal is this? There's no shame in being attracted to power. Nevertheless, I must keep such feelings to myself, lest they be met with revulsion or worse, enthusiasm. He's got like some kind of fan fiction about him and Inquisitor Ludwin. I don't know if I should tell her about this or not. You might not want to just leave that scattered on your desk, buddy. Claviger Emond. I know the blightening of the Strangleroot is a cause for concern, but I must strongly discourage any trade deal that involves buying additional crops from Fior Mes Iverno. We cannot endorse the blasphemous trade of animancy, much less welcome it to our dinner tables. I can't... Yeah, we definitely don't want to do that. I saw a bunch of USB drives on his desk as well, and I'm just going to leave those there. We found this book on a public bench. After careful study, our scribe confirmed the handwriting matches the signature found on scrolls of Tane's chaotic orb. Be advised that Tane is in living land as a member of the Circle of Archmagi. He has license to go where he pleases. Oh, interesting. We'll observe him at a distance, but no one is to engage him. He's either a harmless fool or one of the most dangerous people alive. We simply can't take the chance. That's a pretty big range. Here's his diary. Dear Diary, here I am in the living lands. This island might not be the safest vacation spot, but it's certainly the most colorful, also the most flavorful according to these mushrooms, and mushrooms seldom lie. Before I forget, I promised Bakarna I'd bring back a souvenir. There's rumor of a fallen star in Emerald Stair. Could be a nice addition to her collection. A message is scribbled on the inside cover. If found, please return to Tane, the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. Hilarious. Yeah, that's true, right? We got to be careful. So, I wonder if that's a character from, and I don't know if AT Extra Life knows, but from previous Pillars games. I only played the first one. I didn't do the second, I don't believe. And I didn't even finish the first one. The Adir Empire expanding the borders. I mean, do you work here, lady, or... Okay. Hi. Oh, here's part one. And Ambassador Hilgard. I have maintained order in Paradise for many years. I know this city. When there is a good leader and fair policy, there's peace. But you You have allowed the steel garrote to terrorize my people, to sow distrust and fear. I suggest you tighten your Inquisitor's leash, or the embassy might not carry your banners for long. Interesting. No worries, ATX. Hey, Sid, good evening. The question was about Archmage Tan being a character in one of the previous Pillars games. I don't know if they're just making like a cameo appearance, and I would have known them from one of the previous games. I like how we have to go tell Claviger, like, well, you see, the thing about why the ambassador is letting the Inquisitor Ludwin run wild is because of this kind of unbelievable erotica he's been writing. I've got some snippets for you. Alright, so we need to go find Marius, and we can do that. Make friends with the dwarf. Ask him about trekking. Look how fast I am. My god, I'm sprinting. Oh, what a jump! I was in the air for about 10 minutes right there. That feels good. Feels real good. No. Well, wait. B is... okay, down here. Sorry. I almost missed it. Across the canal, you say? There's a better way to get across the canal. I know there is. Here we go. Oh. Hi, I'm going in.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Donshore?
Just done.
Oh, here we go.
Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Let's see how this plays out.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasat Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Wow. That's a lot of, let me see here. Amicable means a casual friend. Okay, we started on good terms. Solace Keep is an ancient fortress in Galloway's tusks and the primary residence of the Wardens. The keep is used to defend the region from outsiders and to monitor volcanic activity. Nimdut means idiot, but it's a friendly thing. And then Blesty means damned, okay. Ooh. Okay, dismissive. Oh boy. Scatological. Alright, lots of curse words here. Exactly, Hermie. Hey, AT Extra Life, thank you for explaining that. That's hilarious. You know, Marius, do you think we should step in?
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
What do we want to do? You know what? He's got it under control.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramp should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Oh boy. Is it enough Widow's Kiss to give him the runs, though? Are we going to have another IBS moment? Hey, Skeet, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing. Wait, he poisoned the man on a hunch?
He's crafty, but he's no maniac. Just watch.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods. You.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Hey, awesome, Skeet. That game is so much fun.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
That's right. Tell me you were bluffing about poisoning that man.
Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough.
Well played. They certainly won't mess with you again.
Right. That's the goal. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
That's right. Exactly. Do you know how we could find him?
I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
I already know that the killer is from Paradis.
Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Plenty of stale water there. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes. We need more of a trail to go on. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
All right, we got a new companion. Known as the best hunter and wilderness guide in the Living Lands, Marius has lived all over the Living Lands, but there's no place he truly calls home. Marius uses ancient Pergrunen stealth and survival techniques to gain the advantage over his foes, trapping them in gripping vines or disappearing from sight to ambush them with a silent attack. His senses are attuned to detect threats and objects scattered across the Living Lands. Excellent, excellent. He could find loot. I might have to switch to him just for that. Yeah, he looks good, doesn't he? Plus, he's got little earmuffs on, which I don't know if those enhance his hearing for when he's hunting, but maybe he doesn't care about that. All right, let's go this way. Scene of the crime, it is. What's up, bouncer man? Kai does that job from time to time, he told me. The Market District. Oh god, not this again. Oh, somebody in the group wants to talk to me when we get to camp. Sure, sure. So, I need to turn around and just go right across this bridge to get... No, that's not where I want to go. I want to go over here, but what you're telling me for B... There we go. Is... If I turn and just go straight left, I'm going to make it? But that's A. No. You're killing me here. The scene of the crime, yeah, it's right here. I jumped so well. Alright, let's look around. That's my blood. It's got to be something to have your own blood staining the entrance to a town.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Actually, I did. I got, like, a bunch of stuff up there. But we can go back. If you insist.
Here, by the graffiti. You can reach the roofs from here.
Oh, trust me. I know all about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, I fell.
Assassins will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead.
That's what we're hoping for. Bad. We need them to be terrible. Let's see. Oh boy, I didn't make the jump. Don't look, everybody. Stop watching me, teammates.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. The hunter's gonna be like, man, somebody really botched this crime scene. What moron went up here? Evidence has been removed. It reeks of swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Okay. Well, we can go there. The assassin was ready for me. I wonder what that tells us.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
When do you think Marius is going to tell us that it was him? He's like, yeah, if it was me who did it, I'd be up there. And, boy, whoever did this really knew their stuff, really took pride in their work, was just an amazing hunter. Probably the best in the business. Handsome, too. Anyway. I, missed the dismount there. I mean, that's yeah, I forgot about that. Luckily, I'm really strong, and, only suffered 2 broken legs. Hey, Marius, can you, no, Kai, can you, yeah, burn this thing down, dude.
Step back.
Hey, Kraft, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. All right, we're in.
Be aware. There's, probably 1,000 spiders.
Well done. Take your best shot.
I love how much damage I do with this hammer. It's so funny. Oh, these guys stink. I forgot. Oh, God, that was not the button I thought I was pushing. I seem to have thrown a grenade at that man.
Who's ready for more?
Yeah, there is fall damage. You know what? I gotta tell you, I don't know why. Exactly, Herbie. I did fail successfully. It was an amazing, successful fail, Biscuit. Good evening, my friend. I, for some reason, assumed that this was one of those games where you can only have one companion out at a time and you had to switch between them. The fact that I can have both of them with me is awesome. Now I've got some dork just shooting spells, or, hunting, shooting, you know, arrows from range, and then some other psycho who just runs in. It's great. It is great. What is this? Well, this needs to get broken. Unbar it. Oh! Gosh, I remember this from so long ago. It's the side door. Well, good. We found a little shortcut there. Excellent, excellent. Alright, let's see here. This is actually a pretty nice garden. Man, they haven't cleaned this place up in a bit. So some dude was rocking in this chair with, I don't know what that is, and then fell over this little altar. I critted that box. Important to know. Nothing stops me. Get in there. What's inside? Alright. Bear claw. Love it. So, in this world, I would be dead. Any good assassin would know me. I think that Marius is probably taking note of that, Hermie, to get me killed. Okay, I can get back in there. Sweet. So, in this game, a bear claw is a crafting material. When everyone knows that real bear claws are supposed to be almost like kind of donut-y type dessert treats. You know what, Extra Life, I'm 100% agree. Actually, one of my favorite things about the game is just going around finding secrets. As a person who just loves finding, you know, hidden treasure and secrets, they do such a good job of rewarding you for exploring. And yeah, I mean, the world is so good looking. Basically just spend most of my time not doing what I'm supposed to be doing because I'm, like, exploring everything.
Yeah.
And the zones do feel big. You're right. It's not like oppressively large, but they're big. I wash my feet in this fountain. Another thing to that point that I really like about this game is that you have infinite run stamina. You know, like, you don't have to worry about running out of gas. You can just run anywhere you want. And while you may look foolish to most people,
This is an outrage.
you could do it.
Has to be a logical explanation, sir. That's the ring my father gave me. It went missing last.
Hi.
Are you fencing stolen goods? Your affairs of Manhattan. Oh, sure. Never know it.
What's up, man? You mind if I take all this stuff? Good luck. Good luck at the performance.
Always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
Ah, but what's the fun if you have enough to eat? Let me in. Alright. Hey. I hope he was, Biscuit. The BG should be in all universes. I remember when Paradise was a small town. The Claviger, barely even a title at the time, didn't mediate anything more complicated than the bar brawl. Now we have rules we don't understand. Restrictions on practices we didn't think to protect. Checkpoints, borders, arrests, good folk vanishing in the night. And for what? Blasphemy? Oath-breaking? The laws of an empire full of strangers. Adir is keeping the wilderness at a safe distance, but we don't understand what we gave up in the compromise. I remember when Paradise was a small town. Gods, When did we become a city? No, tell me about it. Actually, don't tell me about it. Okay. Get back through here. Yep. There's the eagle.
Paradise was built by Pargrunin ages ago. It's been maintained by neglectful fools ever since.
What is this, the trash pile, and you guys are digging through it? You alright, man? I spend my days, yeah. Just looking for loot. I gotcha. Uh-oh.
This is all I have.
That's the apart.
Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you... Gah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
I can't. The mustache won't let me just walk away. Yeah, you know what, Hermie? They really only emphasize that. Why don't they say the Outlander with the beautiful face and a mustache fit for the gods? Hey, Chef Smitty, good evening. I also love how in this game you generally get this dialogue option, which is just like, just skip right to it. Just attack. What's going on here?
He's been shaking me down for half my earnings, but now I can't afford to feed my family.
Take it easy. He's gonna walk away and leave you in peace, right?
Unless you want another arrow in your guts, turn around and leave us to our business.
Whoa. Yeah, here we go. Flip him off. That's a good one, too. Oh, man, this is just so much fun. It does, right, Biscuit? I survived to beyond. Think you can do the same?
It don't scare me, godlike. I've hunted nameless terrors in the deep wilderness. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Exactly, Extra Life. Oh, it's definitely 70s comp, 70s musician. Look at this. Oh, it always makes me laugh. I'm gonna rip you in half lengthwise. Like, I love specifying that it's not the quick, just horizontal rip in half. I mean, we're talking top to bottom, buddy.
Slowly, too. So you better hope he starts at the top.
Uh-oh, yeah.
He's not lying. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
You talk too much.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a godlike seems wrong somehow.
I knew you'd gone soft. We'll settle this as soon as I'm done here.
This one's mine.
Get him, boys!
One for you!
This time, you're gonna stay.
Wait. Oh, where'd you come from? Okay. I appear to be stuck. It was necessary, Hermie.
Good one! Can't believe they're dead. It's over.
Take a moment, people.
It's like what we have to communicate to that guy, and it's important. Before he dies, what we have to do is show him we were going to break down the apothecary, not you. And he's like, well, wait a minute, what are we fighting for? And then death happens. It's just all good things. Oh, okay, we got some of this. Some of the Adra. Good. Tater. Exactly. I didn't even come here for potions. I just thought there might be a fight. All right. Your inventory may or may not have been annihilated.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
First of all, if I killed the biggest and baddest, maybe they would rethink that, but not if they know what's good for them, says the mustache. Look at dialogue option 4. Pinch the bridge of your nose. Wonderful. I've made another enemy. Like, I love the idea where you're like, oh, whoops. Look at me making enemies. I didn't even mean to. This is just great.
They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts.
I'm not doing it for free. Oh, I get to say that, actually. Rub your thumb and forefinger together. I didn't do it for free. I wish I didn't even have to say I didn't do it for free. Like, I wish it was just rubbing the thumb and forefinger together until the money came into it. I'm actually not going to do it, though. I love the mustache, and I respect the mustache, but this guy doesn't need to just pay me money. It is amusing that I could do it, though. I'm going to just be like, what do you know about this?
Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
You sold the poison that killed me?
Relax. We're not here for you. You couldn't have known how it would be used, right?
You better start naming names, Amakul, before my friend here starts to get vengeful.
Please, I can't be seen talking to you. You need to get out of here right now. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the adherents, it'd be the end of me.
But I just helped you. Okay, so here's the deal. I like how we're just pretending like he sold poison and Kai's like, well, you didn't know how it'd be used. What do you mean? There's only one way to use poison. I risked my life for you. Tell me, and we'll call it even.
I hate carrying a debt. Just don't tell anyone you learned it from me. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
All right, so I'm going to make it a point. I'm going to wear a shirt around town that just says, the apothecary guy told me. So everyone knows that you were blabbing. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies. I like how I could be witty. I certainly left my body. For what it's worth, your poison was effective. Like, let's compliment him. You know, you really saw a good poison. I did die. I did. I was just brought back to life. Anything else? You won't like it if I discover you were holding out on me.
I have nothing to hide. Not anymore. Just talking to you has put me at odds with Paradis. I have no wish to be at odds with Adir as well.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
I love it.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra.
Smile dangerously. Try not to do business with any more assassins. Hey, Silver, good evening, my friend. What can you tell me about these rebels?
Look, most Paradisans don't like the adherents. We've been here for generations, and we knew how to handle our own. Adir changed that, and not for the better. Some of us have been more wronged by Adir than others. Well, wronged by the Steel Garrote. They're a minority of Paradisans, but they're willing to kill to strike back at Adir, even at an Imperial envoy.
Careful where you say that. The last thing Paradis needs is a Adiran panic.
I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, envoy.
A poisoner from one of the temples.
Because, Hermie,
miracles and mysteries.
It's not about blending in. This character doesn't blend in. This character blends out. I just tell people I'm looking for you, and they know it's coming.
I don't like how those militia... This is one of the few towns where it's almost safe to relax.
Alright. Well, anything else we want to do over here? Oh, let's buy from this guy, actually. What's up, man? It's us.
What'll it be today, envoy?
Hey! I need to talk to you. He's selling health potions, which I actually need. How much cash do I have? Not a ton. But he does sell some crafting items. Lockpicks are good. How many of these do I have? Dun, 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 dun. Exactly, Biscuit. My stock seems to have been damaged slightly, and a little kerfuffle we had here. Envoy poison is definitely on his list. You see, when you make poison like this, it only works on an envoy.
I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. Thala's Sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this opportunity to stock up on some better equipment.
You and this better equipment. We'll take it from the corpses of our enemies.
I like your spirit. But there's no accounting for the quality we'll find that way. If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradis's main market.
Okay. I like how he's like, I really enjoy your thrifty nature of wearing equipment that was once worn by someone you murdered. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Sparrowhawks. What's up, guys? Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. Any more? Any more? Oh, there's a lot. Yes, this is great. Hi. Oh, you're dead. We're gonna take out the whole gang. Oh, hi. Uh-oh. Sorry, everybody. I left you up here. That's my fault. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, you got a bow. You had a bow. There you go. Hi, twin blade, huh? You don't need two, you just need one. Just hitting people in the face with a hammer is so insane. Okay, oh, you're still alive. Hi, here, this is for you.
Hey, hold it! You think you can just take out our leader?
Well, yeah, I do. It was fun. He was really big, though. He was much harder than you guys are.
You can teach a person how to draw, but you can't teach good taste. Just like the good old days.
It was like the good old days. I like how they're like, you gotta get out of here. The Sparrowhawks are gonna be looking for you. That's a good thing. That's a pretty good statue. I mean, plus, like, if this is the kind of a game... Somebody does need a Band-Aid, Sid. If this is the kind of game where it's like, that's permanent, like, the Sparrowhawks are just all dead, I'm gonna be pleased. Okay, good thing I bought all those lockpicks. You need so many lockpicks. There's some purple in here. Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. Uh-huh. I mean, honestly, the crafting items are, like, just the absolute best. So, he wants me to get some fine armor. My armor is sweet, but I need to upgrade it, and, you know, the upgrade...
Back for more, Envoy?
Reagents are tough. Oh, I thought that was a Sparrowhawk. It's just a, Nightwalker. Okay. That's fine. A sweet melon. I died with such a sweet melon in my inventory. I was planning on using those peppers until I was murdered. You can have them. I don't mind. You know, it might be worth... There is a quest up here, right? Like, let me see on the map. I am here, it says, speak to Juliana. There is a Juliana quest we can do. So, I guess we'd have to go up and around to get there. You know, Sid, that's a good question. Not that I have seen.
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's bound to lose it here.
Wow. That is some grade A... airbrush art. Amazing work.
You're the one who took down Thala. You know how to introduce yourself.
I do. He was threatening someone. I just did what was right.
What was right? This is going to be good. You're the talk of the town, Envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
I'm not perceptive enough to know what that means. Let me guess. Because I'm an envoy or because I'm a godlike?
Which one will you give them more reason to worry about?
Exactly, Extra Life. They know what they're doing here. I've spent most of my life making people uneasy. You see the mustache. I'm used to it.
People are always uneasy about power. Until they have it, that is.
One of your workers said you had a problem?
And she sent you to me. Smart girl. All right. Since you're all business, we can skip the small talk.
Skip it.
The short version is, I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago.
Envoy poison?
I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority.
I have
someone,
a hammer.
Well, someone like you.
Okay, I'm listening. The mustache is also listening. Supplies, that's specific.
Come now, a lady has to have some secrets.
I need to have an idea of what I'm getting into.
Do I look like the kind of woman who'd send you to your death?
100%.
Do you want me to answer that?
It was rhetorical, but you're sweet. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right.
I thought I killed him.
You did. Unfortunately for both of us, his lieutenant, Jago, moved in.
Just tell me where he is. Let me handle it.
Aren't you amenable? My gentlemen usually have to pay me to tell them what to do. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close.
I warn you, they may not let me take it quietly.
I leave that up to you. Just don't mention I hired you. I have a reputation to maintain.
Well, it looks like we have to add something to our shirt. On the top portion of the shirt, it will say, apothecary guy is a rat, and then down below that, it will say, Juliana sent me. I just gotta let everybody know. It's my style to shout it from the proverbial rooftops. Now, you want to go to the warehouse, hey? Is this it? No, that's me dying, right? Finer things. Right. Shantytown. Man, I really haven't actually been in that much of Paradise. This is the Voice's memory. All right, let me get in my journal and figure this out. A lady never tells. Where we at? That's not it. That ain't it. Oh, it's all the way over here? Alright, well. I can't fast travel. It's crime. It is a crime. Now can I? What do you have to do? You have to be... Do I have to be using one of the thingamabobs to do it? Hit me. Alright, well, where am I then? I'll just go right down to this one. Claviger, hit me. Alright, so we're going to go to a warehouse. We might have to kill 500 or 600 Sparrowhawks. You know, I've never been in a gang. I don't reckon I will, in this life, end up in one. But if I were going to make a gang, and it was name-choosing time, and we were supposed to be tough, Sparrowhawk isn't exactly where I'd go. Death Eagles.
Look alive, boys. We've got company.
Hey, what's up, man? Oh, it's you.
Well, if you're looking for Thala, he's dead. And if you're not, you can shove off. We got nothing for adherents here.
You're lucky the adherents haven't come to take away what you do have.
Not even if I asked nicely?
Not even if you stood on your head. Time was, people in Paradise used to have principles. Principles like, get what's mine and keep yourself to yourself. Then you came and memories got short about that sort of thing. But the Sparrowhawks, we remember.
Did you not even know that I killed Thala? And what does it mean, principles, get what's mine? And how did I stop the whole get what's mine thing? Because I killed Thala? How'd that work out for Thala?
The same way it worked out for you. The Emperor's favorite envoy, killed as soon as he shows up. Not your finest hour.
Then you will also know I came to clean Paradise up. You're pretty calm for somebody who's sitting on stolen goods.
And you're pretty stupid to throw around an accusation like that.
I hear you have something valuable, something meant for the bathhouse.
Keep your voice down.
Hand it over and I'll leave you alone.
I haven't got it.
You're wasting both your time and mine. Step aside, and I'll take it quietly. My resolve is sweet.
Stubborn, aren't we? All right, but listen close. I'm not gonna repeat myself. The day I got it, I saw Ludwig's men sniffing round the docks. Now, they didn't cross my path, but I don't believe in coincidences. That shipment is cursed, and dealing with you numbskulls is one thing. But the Garrote? That's another.
Let me handle it. The guards won't question the envoy.
Yeah, you could. Or you could turn me in. I'm not sure I like my odds.
I get the goods. You stay safe. You'll never find a deal like this again.
If the steel garrote are onto you, you're lucky we found you first.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I had a feeling it'd come to this one of these days. Better a crooked adherent than Ludwig wearing my skin. Take it. Go straight to the bathhouse. And don't let anyone follow you. If this makes it back to me.
Yes, you'll do your worst.
Go on. I'm sick of looking at you.
I can't wait to get these loofahs.
Wouldn't want you getting hurt now, would we?
I love how, they're not a very good gang, but man, they really, have their artwork that they put around. So maybe the Sparrowhawk is tougher than, I give it credit for. I guess it's this bigger bird that's ripping, I don't know, the heart out of a smaller bird? Someone has tampered with the crate, and the lockbox inside falls open to reveal sachets of woodsy, bracy-smelling herbs. The scent identifies them as Hylia's parsley, common to the Adiran mainland. Small doses can prevent a pregnancy. A large dose can end one. Okay, it's contraception. Yep. He's like, it's right there. Go get it. God. This is what it's come to, guys? You sleep up here? Well, it's not so bad. You do have this lamp. There is something over there, though. That might be worth investigating. Ah, it's a beautiful warehouse. You've got a lot of stuff. Alright, where does this go? A quick exit.
Yeah.
Definitely the best. Yeah. He's like, hey. I'm going to try to make a really bad jump. I made it. We got some treasure. A pistol. Well, could have been worse. Is that where the sewer enters out? That's delicious. Oh, yeah. All right. So let's go give her shipment back. Let's see if I can warp. Oh, wait. That's right. Now, they do have some stuff you can buy here. So, dude. Oh, do you have supplies?
Nice to see you again. How can Walter be of assistance?
He's like, I may be old, but I keep it 8% body fat. All right, what you got for sale? I need... Now, he doesn't have cool stuff. I was hoping you'd have crafting items. He does not. You're out. I don't want to see you again.
What harm could some Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need.
I'm gonna do that.
You don't want to... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
I love how everybody you meet has some kind of like history with Kai, and it's not great. Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lied to the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Wow. Yes, you do need to spell it out. Okay, here's fine plate armor. So this would be really good. However, okay, she's got a treasure map. We're buying that. Oh my god. Look at this. It's for an intimidating feline codpiece. Okay, every objective that we just had fell by the wayside. This is a new top priority. I don't know what this is going to do, but when you have a chance to get an intimidating feline codpiece, you beeline towards that. Let's go. All right. My husband spent a fortune on this Stelgare codpiece to spice things up in the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of a weak heart. Well, he went out with a smile. I want nothing to do with that tasteless, though brutally effective garment, so I leave it to the gods to find a worthy bearer. Okay, so they're like, I have this item that killed my husband in the bedroom, and I want someone else to have it. It does. Extra life. We're going for it. Wayfarer's gloves. What are these things? Power attacks deal 5% bonus fire damage. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. They do sell lockpicks. Yes, Hermie, we got to get these. But they don't sell enough. I guess I could buy stuff and break it down, but that doesn't seem very good. Alright, fine.
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shields for sale, envoy.
Hey, Nickman, good morning.
Welcome to Dawnshore, Traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat.
Hey,
and I promise
Dagerda.
a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
It was good, Nickman. It was good. It was a nice day. No major tricks, but a good day. How about yourself? All right. She does sell some stuff that we could use to cook, which is tempting. But I'm bad, and so I'm always trying to buy health potions. Love it. A Rickroll, very good. That's a classic. Now, I actually haven't been up here to even clear the map away, which is kind of embarrassing. Let me look at my journal. Let me see this treasure map. I need this codpiece. All right. It's tracked. Does this give you an indication on the map of where it is? Or is it like, you gotta figure it out? What is this? This is the bounty, untimely end, call of the past. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be so obvious, right? Like, I have to, this is a treasure that I need to discover. So, let's take a look at the picture. Examine the map to locate the treasure. So, looks like there's a crumbled bridge that we're going to be on the lookout for. Yeah, and I was looking over there to see if those were those... Remember that dragon that we saw the bones of? But it doesn't actually really look like that too much. but there's... It looks like a bridge and a kind of a cave by a gorge.
I've come in search of lost treasures.
Oh, the weapons
Have you
master.
heard any rumors of such things in the area?
So this is the river, right? And maybe it was... This bridge is working. Let's see if just on the map I could see a place that looks sort of like that. Maybe over here it kind of looked like that. But it might be just someplace I find later in the game. You know, like it could be a little too easy to think we'd find it so quickly. Could be. Could be. Hermie. Just want to check this really quickly. It just had that feeling to it. Oh, we're at camp. Well, this guy wants to chat.
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
The wider, the better. I like to leave a trail that's so wide, 10 pachyderms could stride abreast upon it. What do you mean?
I mean that anyone who wanted to track you down would just have to follow the murmurs and gawkers in your wake. An Adheran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
You don't like him?
Like? Not the word I'd use. I'll need more time to find the right one. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to.
Nice.
I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
You're welcome to join us.
Merci, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
I'm looking for a codpiece.
Anyway. Ask away.
You grew up in Solus?
Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better.
I understand.
Thank you. Not everyone accepts that some things are best left in the past.
What exactly makes you the best hunter in the living lands?
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between Haybleed toxin and Hytox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the Grinning Balrog?
You killed it?
No, but I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. The key is survival. I understand that, and a lot of people don't. And that's why they're dead, and I'm still here. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few Blithe-tail bites as possible.
600 bites.
That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
All right, great. What language is that you're speaking?
Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
Intellect. No. What's Lember?
Lember is the language spoken in Solace, though everyone knows Adheran because it's a common tongue. You don't hear Lember much in the rest of the lands. Makes it easy to see which of us are from Solace and which aren't.
All right. I like you. I like it. It gives you a certain mystique.
Oh, does it? Well, obviously that's why I do it.
Good, good.
I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
If you say that blessedy word one more time, that's all.
Right. Changing the subject. What do you need?
That's enough, man. Let's get
If I
some...
must.
Oh, we got companion ability points. That's what it is. Okay, so he can get his binding roots better. He takes aim and fire a piercing shot that hits the mark. That's good. Vanishes. Slashes him. Here we go. So his attacks reduce enemy damage reduction. His attacks slow and he hit enemies. Okay, good. Yeah, let's get this stuff. Let's give him these passives. Oh, we get to choose. Reduce their damage reduction. I'm trying to kill them with my hammer as fast as I possibly can.
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. Lots of open skin contact. Snapflies like the peeled skin. Fog mites love the blood.
Alright. So, right. I want to try to upgrade my armor that I'm wearing here. Oh, great. This will actually make it fine. So I have enough Adra to do this, and it will raise the damage reduction by +3. Bam. Now, to upgrade it again, I need Tanned Hide and Hylia's Talon. I have the Talon. Can I make Tanned Hide? I can. I can only make one, though. Oh, no, I can make more than one. I want to make, what? Was it 4? Heck yeah. So we can get damage reduction by +4. Gross. Excellent. And what about my hammer? How are we doing here? Oh, I need the Talon, and I need 6 of it to get this to be even stronger, which I'm thrilled about that prospect. How do we do that? I need to craft more of this Talon. But I don't have enough to ladder. It is about like that, Hermie. I mean, we need a lot.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
I have some Tangleward in my pack. That should clear it right up.
Okay, okay. If you insist.
You can thank me later. That's what I'm here for.
Well, thank you. Oh, let me cook. I gotta get serious about the cooking. Yes, the chocolate cookie, my favorite. That's actually pretty good. Let's drink a bunch of booze to get some extra health. I love it. All right, let's bail. Okay, so first things first, let's look right out here. So, let me see. Is this a broken bridge? No, that's a working bridge. Do I see a crumbled bridge anywhere here? Now, you can get across there pretty easily. Okay. So that feels less like the right place. You know what, Hermie? I wonder, right?
A bed in a nice cabin out by the Strangleroot. Obviously a trap.
Uh-huh. It's a trap. Alright, let me see. Alright, fine. I don't see anything. Alright. Hey. Coda, what's up, my friend? Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, that Factorio is a game like that, isn't it? The factory must grow forever. Let me see, what does this guy give? Oh, I can't hit this dude? I like tried to attack him, he's like, you can't hurt me. He doesn't. He's like, are you trying to get leather and pelts from me? Not possible. I guess not. So let's just trace this path. Oh, I slipped. It's time. I need to eat. Let me get that grog in me. There we go. What are you all about? You're dead.
They come. You're mine now. Well, that was fun.
It was. We didn't get very much, but we got something. Now, the place that I had in my memory, with the dinosaur, it's not quite here. That's a nice little bivouac. Here we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that a broken bridge? What's this? Busted tower? Talk to me. Ah, some spider webs. I mean, well, wait a minute now. Well, some stuff over there anyway. A dead bear in there. Alright, well, that's not it. Anyway, this doesn't look like it's significant enough to be what I'm looking for. But it is... Let's see. Let's look at the image. We gotta look at that picture. Alright, this is not it at all. There's no water in the picture. It's more of a gorge, is what I'm thinking.
No actual Pargroon stonework could ever. Say what you like about my people, but we built a phenomenal wall.
Yeah, I think you're right about that too.
Nice! Come and get...
Ooh, it's a Zarip. I haven't seen one of you guys in a bit. What is up?
Not bad, Marius.
Rolling through this like level 1 area is pretty sweet when you're just way too strong for it. Always feels good. Okay, so let's look at the map then. Let's say this ain't it. But say we saw something like this, perhaps. Anyway, we need to return to this lady and give her her chest. This should level us up. You know, Sid, that might be a good point. Let me look at that again. You could safely paint over these Sparrowhawk graffiti works, they aren't going to be minding, if you know what I mean.
At least Fentre Bardato won't be coming around this week.
Any sign of my shipment?
Present it with pride. I convinced Jago to hand it over, no strings attached. Or, I knew I was forgetting something.
You did? And I thought I could talk my way out of anything.
Makes you appreciate why the Empire sent him here.
I'm not going to say anything. It's pretty obvious why she's getting these herbs. Good doing business with you.
Believe me, the pleasure is all mine. It's nice to have found at least one Adiran I can rely on.
That's right, I'm the only one.
Come back anytime for a hot bath or a cup of tea. My door is always open.
Pretty much, Herbie. So, why would you need herbs like this here at the brothel? There was 10% of what she just gave me lying on that table.
What if it
Alright, we got an ability point. Okay, so strength we've already decided we can't put much more in because the returns are diminishing. This is also diminishing returns. I'm thinking about going dexterity for attack speed and action speed. It's certainly not going to be intelligence. Resolve also starts to drop off there. I don't know if you need more than 5 on something. Critical hit chance is tempting, but it really does, Hermie. We can't do it. I'm fine with moving a little faster. Alright, we got 3 points available. Hey, Coda. Thank you so much for all these gifted subs, my friend. I really appreciate that. You're a scholar and a gentleman. Grow that factory. So I have 3 points, which it looks like I forgot to spend some of these points. This is good. Increase your maximum health by 35%. Really good. This is regenerating health. Also good. Thank you, Coda. I appreciate that, my friend. That's awesome. We got Brawn, which increases our damage. Good. Critical hits with melee weapons deal 30% more damage. That's sweet. Unarmed attacks. No. No. So, Barbaric Shout says your weapon attacks become uninterruptible and deal higher stun. That's actually pretty good. So, where do I want to go? I'm going to go Barbaric Shout. And then I want to do reduce my stamina so I have more. And I have 1 more point. Now, what do I want? Do I want the devastating criticals? Pretty tempting. After taking damage, slowly regenerate 75% of the last amount of health lost. Interesting. So this is really only a 15% increase of my maximum health. The charge distance increase is good. I feel like having regeneration will just help us stay alive. Oh, you know what? Good point. I'm only going fighter. Craft, good point. Heyo, Hermie. Let me think about that, actually. So, Tanglefoot, you know, I could learn some of these ranger abilities. This is the wizard tree. Oh, I think you just acquire these throughout the game. And I don't think you have to spend points on these. But I never, you know what, Kraft, you're so right. I never use them. I always forget about them. So this is the one I have, which heals me and all my allies. I like to use this ability if one of my allies gets knocked out. But what's sweet about this game is, like, I could just take stuff in a different tree if I wanted to. Like, I could learn spellcasting, you know, or I could learn survivalist, which is kind of cool. But I'm going to go, yeah, I like the regeneration to just keep myself topped off. Now, my companions, do they have a point too? Oh, yeah, when I leveled up, I guess. Okay, so what can I get for them? So he has... This is good. Second wind is great. Yeah, let's have him just get it back up. The Mace Ranger is pretty impressive. This is funny, Heartseeker. I just like the idea of it. I don't know if it's actually good, but do it.
It happens to us. Ignore that. It's just a rumor. What if it's not?
Alright, so, oh, in the upper left it just says you can't fast travel, but if I go a little bit further, as soon as that disappears, then I can. And now I can. Alright. So, let's go back to the map. Actually, wait, let's look at the journal. And... it is really high up. Well, I mean, there's the temple. Let's just go up here and start moving towards some of these areas. I need to uncover the map. What kind of cartographer am I? Oh, we gotta go find that cartographer. Alright, so we are now here on the map, and I want to go up this way and just see what happens. Hey guys, how you doing? Envoy here. Just walking around, hitting stuff with my hammer. You know how it goes. Oh, you know what? I have a new ability. I need to figure out how to map it. Where do I do that? Character. No. Inventory? Nah. Oh. Do I not have anything for that slot? Night Mistress's Favor. Slowly regenerate essence while close to a companion. Oh, that's cool. Great. Choo-choo indeed, Kyoto. What I need is... to remember exactly how to adjust the abilities. Like, I want the ability that is this to be mapped. Is it in... Oh, wait, no, I got it. I do this, and then I go into this screen. I bring up the wheel, and then I can bind it to this. There we go. I got it. I forgot how to do it, but now I remember it. Okay. Alright, here's a bridge. Ooh, can I break these rocks? Can I get in here? Is this a thing? Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Let's turn around. Pretend you didn't see it. Keep going. Nothing happened. Oh, you're a bad guy.
Here we go.
I mean, I didn't mean to do all that. Are there more of them? Oh, you're up here. Oh my god, he jumped down. That's so awesome. Oh, Kai is on fire. Uh-oh. How do we get up there? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I need somebody to get this dude up there. What is this? Hunter's Sense. Is that gonna do it? I don't know. Use it.
Got something.
Oh, I climb up there. Oh, he jumped down. That was such a bad decision on his part. Are there any more? No, we got him.
Glad that's over.
I'm glad it's over too. I'm sure they're glad that was over. I love the open world verticality of it. How, like, they had the high ground, but they jumped down. Just a very cool feel about how the combat just, you know, happens out in the open. Kind of like in Dragon's Dogma 1, when you're just walking around and you just get into a fight, and there's no cutaway to another screen. It's just right here. Alright. I'm gonna break your tent. I was not able to break it. It was too strong. Okay. Ooh. That's a good place to go, right there at the base of the waterfall. Cucumber. You gotta eat healthy. Oh, are you a nasty one? Oh my god, you had a shield. You can't do that. I like that you tried to get me. It's charming. Where are you? Oh, you're down there. Okay. Did you see Marius like use his shadow step ability? Like he jumped back and kind of phased out. That was pretty sweet looking. Good job, buddy. Alright, so now I'm just exploring. What's this? Is there a shortcut? Oh, I need somebody who can do cold to get through this, eh? Anybody got that on tap? No, nobody has like a cold thing. I'm gonna have to switch weapons. I can't remember how I do that. Like this. And then I can go like this and do this one. Lance, what's up, my friend? Good evening. Good to see you. I know. Look, I don't like his tent. First of all, I love how he's just looking at me, and I just did the spell, like, right in his face. That's what we do. Got a free gun. And some free stuff. Ooh, backpack. Can I search that? Oh, you know it. Oh my god, there's a pelt. Oh, this is a treasure trove. Well, we're really getting some good stuff here. Where is this? I saw somebody walking around. Are you a cool person? A really nice looking area. That's a great question, Coda. So, they usually behave pretty well, but you can just walk right through them. So, they can never block you. Yeah, Sid, score big time. The companions in this, like, I've read online that some people don't like the AI because it doesn't match their combat style, and it's true. It might not be the best, but I like it, and they just help. And you can give them commands by using the wheel and kind of like tell them a bit what to do, and you could customize them a little bit, but this isn't like you take equal control. They just kind of do their thing, but as far as I've seen, they don't block you. Alright, where am I on the map? Show me the map. Unfold the map. Okay, I'm at the rise. Alright. Well, we're really close to the Watcher and this, so let's go this way. Mm-hmm. We got him. I'm out of essence. I gotta eat. And by eat, I mean I'm just gonna drink a bottle of booze. Yep, the essence is coming back. I can do magic. God. Kai and his oh no you don't. Uh-oh. The skeleton thing blocked me. We got him. We're doing a great job. Alex, exactly. I can do magic. Wait a minute. This looks high up. It looks good. Now, this doesn't look at all like the picture, but it does look like it's filled with Zaryps who want to be broken.
Who knows what's hiding back there?
Yeah, we should figure out what's hiding back there. These Zaryps are jerks. They keep getting bears. Alright, we need to... Oops, I used my ability. I meant to eat, but that works too. Hi, it's me. Aw, man. Your backup strategy is garbage.
Turn around. Watch your back.
Watching it. You know, if you kill them right into the drying rack, like maybe I can knock the Zarup skin off so that it lands right here, and we can tan it in like one motion. Not really sure what hammer technique I need to be able to knock a skeleton out of its skin, but we're building up to that. I think that's what the Inquisitor Ludwin, went through. Man, it's like they have bears as their companions, but then there's also this. Like, it seems sick. Like, which is it?
One thing you could say about ogres, they rarely do snake attacks.
Ogres? Is that what we're going to go fighting if we go in here? Oh yeah, that is definitely an ogre.
I shouldn't need to tell you that ogres are dangerous.
Oh, it's Ralga,
Just look at that.
the target. This is the, Here. We almost got it. The bounty. Okay. Let me use a little bit of, the good stuff here. I just crit for almost 1,000. It's over. What else is still over here? Oh, this thing? Okay. Yeah, Hermie. Ooh, good one. Good pun. It was a double. It was expressive. Man. He kind of looks like the main character from Planescape Torment. That's some serious business. Okay, so that guy's gone. Oh, he's got a treasure chest. You're darn right he does. What you got in here, buddy? Wasn't good enough? Well, maybe I get a really nice reward. It wasn't, Alex. I used, like, my buff, and then the new ability that I got, the shout, that basically makes it so my attack can't be interrupted and I inflict extra stun. Once they get stunned, that stun bar fills up. They're just kind of standing there, staggering, and you just get a critical hit chain. It's ridiculous. He was a really bad guy, though. So yeah, so it's totally justified my tactics. Alright. Well, honestly, at this point, I'm so far away, I should just teleport into town. Turn this in. Now, we want to see if in town they're selling a bunch of the items that we need to create the crafting components to upgrade either our hammer or our armor even more. Since I've upgraded my armor and gotten the regeneration, I don't think I've had to actually heal in combat by drinking a healing potion. I was kind of chugging them pretty regularly before. Here's my dude. It's me, man.
Welcome back, Envoy.
Hey, I got a bounty.
Show it here.
It's a head.
Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable.
Indeed.
Yeah? Well, I'll be. That's all of the bounties. Mighty fine work, Envoy. Mighty fine indeed. Hope you're proud of all you've done. Thanks to you, Don Shore is safer for all of us. Gods protect you, wherever you are.
So you get a little bit of
you could have
a
a real
reward.
future here if the envoy thing doesn't work out.
Nice work on the bounties. Just don't get a big head about it.
We put this guy out of business because there's no more bounties, and he gave us some special reward. What was this that he gave us? It was, Kith Warder. 10% damage reduction against Kith, minus 10 against other sources. So, if I'm fighting Kith, this is good, I guess. I don't even know what Kith are, but when the time comes, I'll use this.
Good. You made it back.
I made it. Oh, wait. Here.
Good. You made it
She
back.
said she had do you have any specialty?
You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet.
I met her. She's very enthusiastic.
I don't know where she gets it. I'd swear she was adopted if we didn't look alike. 3 generations of hammering, and then she comes along. Guess souls are strange like that.
Exactly, Hermie. But do you have any, like, rewards that are just good all the time with no downsides? Or no? Alright, so she did get some pelts. And some chunks. And some branches. Buy all that. I could buy the Adra if I really needed it. I don't need it at the moment. Alright, where's the sis? Over here? She's pretty far away.
I knew you'd be back.
Yes. I suppose I am here. So you don't sell the Paradisian ladder. I was kind of looking for that. Maybe... No, that guy's gone. Is there anybody in here who actually sells stuff? Or is it just these two? Just these two for now. I don't think the apothecary, I didn't see it there either. That's fine, but we did get a bunch of money. Alright, so let's just travel back out here. So we're going to eventually make our way where we need to go. It's just hard because I keep finding cool things to do. Alright, let me look at the map. Actually, let me track Call of the Past and then go to the map, and it is right up yonder. Let's go around this way. We can make the voice really happy, or upset the voice even more. This is it. This is the spot. Or this is, you know, the area. Oh, I already went through here. Maybe they want me to go on top. Alright, here we go. We're going up here. I'm gonna make it. Oh yeah, this looks good. Oh, have I been to this campsite before? Let's discover this campsite. We did it. What we got? I need to start looking around, actually, and being more mindful of the plants to gather and see if there's any parodies and ladder that I could see.
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. If, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm looking for stuff.
First rule of godless ruins, don't touch anything.
The godless. We touch what we want. Oh, here it is. Let's see what we got.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet?
I don't know what you mean by that. I smell the blood of ancient wars in the soil. How can that be?
Dried blood on a blade. A relic of a battle fought and lost. A way of life transplanted.
What battle? When did this happen?
Now our memory is a wound, reopened.
What do you remember?
For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness.
A gift, a duty, an inheritance, a burden. You know, a duty.
An obligation. A sacrifice for the whole. Your life was not your own. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight?
I filled with an unquenchable fire. I would prove myself on my own merits.
Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure.
The hammering kind.
When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands.
They were misguided. Our prospects lay in front of us, not behind.
You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimal?
So Akita is another name for the godless. Ancient settlers in the living lands who mysteriously vanished ages ago, leaving behind few clues to their fate. And Kishimal is a figure of godless myth. Not much is known about them, save that Kishimal was born under special circumstances and helped erect a great city that was later destroyed. So, it's interesting that this suggests that, like, in a past life, I was the Kishimal from the Akita, but everyone calls me godlike, but I might be an ancestor of the godless? I mean, okay, sure. Schools, temples, monuments.
The elders spoke of the wisdom they had lost in their escape. You would record your traditions now. The old ways would be safe.
Definitely safe.
So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak?
I told them to build in harmony with nature, even if the city was not as grand.
The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork?
I only saw more to be done.
Your greatest trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimo, how did you lead?
I need a big curve to grade this. I listened to the people's concerns, even when my body cried out for rest.
The enormity of your task humbled you. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to understand your new season. They saw that mercy would bear fruit, that even their own hearts could change. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence.
I don't know if we are or not, and I don't know if the voice is reliable. I only trust the mustache. What happened?
We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back.
Did the gods strike us down?
It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you?
I cast myself into the wilderness.
A life of sacrifice, and only ruin to show for it. Your people searched. They grieved your absence. There was nothing to forgive. They found you on a summer morning. We saw them bring you home, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Okay. Well, I guess finding these memories gives you new abilities. So this gives me 10% extra health, which is fantastic.
Hey, Envoy. Back with us?
Yeah, I'm right here. Definitely no memories. Yep, nothing here. So, you know. I remembered the unbelievable circumference of my biceps. Yes. That is what it was. Alright, so let's actually look at that map again, and we want to go here. To the Vocha. Well, wait. Let me just take a little look here. Is any of this... Nah. Not quite. So what we need to do is just roll over here, straight ahead, I believe, and then across this bridge to find the Watcher and continue exploring the Living Lands. I haven't even gone into Hightown. I mean, that's how bad I am, but we'll get there. And I am glad to be playing the game again. It still cracks me up, and it's still so much fun to just smash things with our hammer and let the mustache triumph. However, it is indeed my bedtime, and I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out to the stream and playing some Avowed. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. We'll be back tomorrow with some RuneScape, and then Thursday it looks like we'll be playing another cool exploration mystery game, which is Adamfall, unless something surpasses it on the poll that's on our YouTube page community tab. Hermie, Alex, Coda, thank you again so much for the gifts. Sid, Heathrun, Kreft, Lance, Extra Life, Chef Smitty, Cyber, Dragon, Brainoid, everyone out there, take care, have a great one. Grow that factory, Coda. Take care, my friend.